Ladies, March is National Reading Month, a great time to introduce your kids to the joy of a fun story or a really good book.
Yeah, joining us with lots of great ideas, potato chips, chocolate milk, and more. Great ideas about books anyway. We've got Maria Dismondy, who's here, and she has 5 ways to celebrate reading. So this is the month to think about it anyway. And then we want to talk about the other thing. Donuts, too. I forgot those.
Can I have some chocolate milk?
Absolutely, absolutely. So when we're talking about reading, the first thing we really want to do is we want to make it intentional. So choose books that your child wants to read. If your son or your daughter is into trucks, you should bring truck books into the home and make it exciting for them, and then throw in books that have character in them. Integrity, kindness, love. That's making it intentional, and it's going to teach your child something. So the next thing that you can do is technology. Technology lends itself to so many different ways for reading. We can read in the car now with our kids, listening to audiobooks as you're going from soccer to dance to what have you.
So with your books, how many books do you have now personally?
So 8 books. This 8th book just came out last week.
Are you involving technology in a new world way yet?
Yeah, so I do have, my books are on Kindle, so you can read along and do some different types of technology with my books, absolutely. And this baby book is an app, so it's for children ages 15 months and up, so they can definitely purchase the app and play with that.
Very cool.
And something that you said this stuck out to me as a dad who reads to his daughter every night. If you bring it to life, they'll get into it.
Yes, make it fun, Jason. That's what we're talking about. Make it fun. So build a fort and read in the fort. Take an old tent that you have in the basement, set it up for a couple days or a week, and read in the tent. So make it fun for your children. So that's number 3. And number 4 is absolutely making it bringing it to life and bringing it into the kitchen. So doing something beyond the book. What can we do beyond the book? So for example, my books all have a food theme. So for example, you could read my book, The Potato Chip Chip, and you could enjoy some potato chips. You could make homemade potato chips. How about some chocolate milk, por favor? Chocolate milk, por favor is one of my books.
I love it when you talk foreign. Yeah, that's great.
So really, going beyond the book, books can lend themselves to so many different things like cooking in the kitchen. And last but not least, we want to get books in your home. So how can you make books at an arm's reach for your children? Going to the thrift store, getting them from garage sales, but having books in the home will lend your children to seeing them and picking them up and reading them. So it's 5 different ways you can make reading fun.
Great suggestions.
Yeah, and you bring Guernsey and Better Made. I mean, you're just upping the ante right there.
I definitely support our local businesses, that's for sure.
Good job.
So you've got a book that you've been working on, right?
Well, I wrote it. It's done. It's been done for a couple of years now. It just hasn't found the right illustrator. It's a book I wrote about and for my daughter. It's a picture book, so it's not that long, about 600 words. But I'll just read a couple of stanzas here. Gia Bobia loved picking up bugs. Mom and Dad shook their heads, all shoulders and shrugs. Some critters had legs and eyes gone aplenty. Others were fuzzy with legs more than 20. Gia found beetles, roly-polies and slugs, iggities, ackities, ants, lightning bugs. One bright sunny day, alone in the flowers, she spotted a spider with legs like tall towers. And it just keeps going on.
And rhyming's not easy to do for a children's book. That's amazing.
I had a blast writing it. I used to read it to her. She loved hearing it. And it's just a matter of finding the right illustrator to kind of bring it to life. And you've told me that you might know some people.
That's right.
So you've got to encourage, because I've done a book, but I did mine in a little different way. My book was actually an outgrowth of having a bear that I designed. So the intent was, originally we made this bear. It was based on the Cuddle Alert. So it's a cuddle bear, right? So we had this one and a small one. The intent was it was a nonprofit, but we set it up so that we would be able to create bears and give them to firefighters and first responders when they pulled up, right? So that worked. We gave away 8,000 bears. And then I got a call from a young guy, and he said, little kid, he said, you know, this bear helped me get through my night at the hospital. So that's where the book came from. So I know it's not typical that you write the book second. Normally people write a book and then stuff comes from it. But it's all part of everybody's individual journeys.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just really make it fun for your family and model reading. Can't we model reading for our children? Let them see you reading.
Where can we find the Jelly Donut Difference and the other books in your
you can find them at local bookstores and on Amazon. And we have some really fun events coming up. The Donut Bar in Southfield, I'm doing a big launch party in April there.
Good for you.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Success,
Happy
Tati.
March is Reading Month.
Yeah.